Hi, everyone. Welcome to TalkGA, our podcast on anything and everything Grand Archive. Today, we're going to be doing a special MRC spoiler video. Ooh. Yeah, finally. All right. As usual, I'm your host, Mark from Solar Games, and joining me are my co-hosts, Eva and Fome. Fome. Damn, I said the right thing this time.
Fome.
Okay, Fome.
All right. So we each have a somewhat randomly assigned card that we're going to kind of show off to each other. The fun thing is that we have also not seen each other's card. The only card we've seen is our own card. So we're going to be revealing these cards to all of you as we do it to each other.
Ooh.
So without
Can't wait
further
to see
ado,
your cards.
let's begin. So I have a sales pitch, guys. Look,
Okay.
check it out.
All right.
So,
Salesman.
So you know I'm a fire player, right? And
you
fire is all
got
about
okay.
erupting. It's all about big turns, right? What if I told you a very underplayed champion will now have one card that can OTK a lot of other champions. Within one card, I can OTK somebody.
Polcock?
This is
OTK?
Arasana erupting.
Arasana erupting. Yeah, it feels this way, right?
Okay.
Like you're gonna be stacking so much damage, and if they make any mistake, I mean, there's like a little bit of a saving grace on this card, but if they can make any mistakes, they're dead. They're just dead. And what if I told you, because if you play a certain champion, this card can cost very little.
Okay, so is
Reduce
it a reaction?
significantly.
Ranger reaction?
Okay, major.
I think it's a cleric class bonus cost
Cleric.
reduction.
Okay.
All right, I'm just gonna show you the card.
Oh.
See if you
let's
like
see.
it. See
What
if
is
you
this,
like it.
like Blazing Charge 2.0?
All right.
Oh,
read it?
You're right.
It's pokey.
It is Polcock.
Polcock.
Okay.
All right. So let me read the cards to everyone, so we're all caught up. All right. So the card name is called Calamity Cannon. It costs 7. It's a fire card. Action: Ranger Skill Reaction. Reaction is very important for Polcock. Polcock bonus. This card costs 3 less. It costs 4. But if you're Polcock, it costs 1 more less because the reactions cost 3.
Yep.
Your champion's first attack using a gun weapon during your next turn gets plus 10.
Holy.
Plus 10?
Okay, so
Plus
it is
10.
Blazing Charge 2.0.
Plus 10. No downsides either, right? Because you're not. I mean,
Yeah.
they just prevent attack, sure, but
Yeah. This is
You're not taking
Blazing
extra damage.
Charge on not Blazing Charge.
Attune with flames.
Attune with Flames. Basically, the Guardian card that's like, I'm gonna smack you really hard next turn.
What are you gonna do about
but
it?
I'm gonna telegraph
Oh,
Yeah.
did I get the two mixed up?
Yeah.
but they're often
my
played
bad.
together. They're very
Okay,
similar
got it.
cards.
Yeah. Now it is the only downside I can see on this card is the slow speed, of course, because otherwise this card would just be so broken, right? During recollection, fast speed do this thing and then kill you, right? It does telegraph, so there are some weaknesses, right? But what do you guys think?
So this is Siladar's little clue that we have a slow speed reaction.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
yeah.
doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
but
this is really funny.
interesting.
Okay.
I admittedly, so usually I think fire cards are kind of like lame and whatever,
Yeah.
just draw a bunch of cards and stuff like that. But I have a specific affinity towards Attune with Flames because I think it's such a Chad move.
Yes.
It's my favorite type of deck is like, I'm gonna tell you exactly how my deck is gonna work. And
you still can't do
And
anything.
you still can't do anything about it. So I love this card. I think it's super cool.
Yeah.
Art is badass too.
That's what I was just gonna say.
fun.
Art is insane. He's doing that. He's putting his cannon down. It's like, what are you gonna do about it? Right? He's like smacking the ground. I was like, what are you gonna do about it?
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, this flavor text is pretty cool too.
Yeah.
Reroute power channels, bypass core limiters, charger exceeded. Let's shake this world.
Let's shake this world.
Yeah, that's very Polcock.
Everybody knows this character archetype in anime too.
Yeah.
But do you like it?
That's fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
You think it's playable?
Scary. How much does it cost for him now? 3?
3.
Oh, that's pretty
For
that's
Polcock,
pretty
it's
cheap.
3.
It's pretty cheap.
That's pretty cheap. Now, if you play
it's
anybody
3
else,
less. It costs 4.
no, 1 more or less because Polcock's reactions cost 1 less.
Oh.
Stacks on stacks on stacks. Yeah, guys, spend that money. So here's a couple fun things about this card, right? So it's gonna cost 3, but 10 damage isn't OTK yet, right? But
Yeah.
depends on which gun you use. You can do a lot more damage, and then you could do other fun things. Example. So Polcock's weapon, right? Bombard Flare Cannon, right? It says if you have a fire card in intent, you can do 2 damage to every unit. So So it's kind of like a board wipe, right?
Weapon.
But that's also just 2 extra damage onto the champion that you're trying to hit. So the gun has 1 attack on self. If you put any bullet into intent, it's 2 more damage. So that's 13 with this card, right? If I put the bullet as incendiary bullet, that's like
15.
4 more damage.
Oh, 4 more.
As well as it's 2 and then 2 more. So 2 on the bullet and then 2 more for the fact that when it on hit, it'll do 2 damage to the thing that was hit. Plus, so like this thing just kind of stacks up and up and up, right? And then with the bombard flare cannon, it's 2 more. So it's 17 plus the actual gun, right? So it's 17 damage total. And then, remember, incendiary bullets cost 1 for 4 damage, basically.
Disgusting.
What other card costs 1 for 4 damage?
Gross.
Blazing throw, baby. Let's throw it. At the end, who cares? I'm chucking that flare cannon at you for 4 more. I've just upscaled this to 21 damage. Now, does it kill every champion? No. But if I can do 21 damage on a turn, most people are dead.
All right, we're playing musical chairs.
Yes, musical chairs.
I don't know how I'm going to follow up this card. All right, gentlemen, thank you for joining me here today. Today, I'm going to show you guys why my somewhat randomly assigned card is far superior to your guys' somewhat randomly assigned cards.
She said the words.
Definitely better than Mark's card.
Challenge accepted.
Sure, yes. Far superior to Mark's card, and this is why. So I want you both to think, this is so cringe. I want you both to think about something in this very room that you love dearly.
Friends?
That's right, me.
I was thinking it. I didn't know if I could say that on camera.
That's right, me.
Yeah.
Your local Water Lorraine Crux Knight player. Right? Yes.
We love her.
You don't have no objections here.
One and the only, yep.
The only Water Lorraine Crux Knight main.
Haven't seen it.
Okay, so it's good in that deck, huh?
Not just good, but what more would a Water Lorraine Crux Knight player want than...
Avarice?
Avarice. A water avarice.
Stop.
Ascension to Avarice?
God, I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, but you're killing my bit.
They reprinted Avarice.
You're not wrong.
It's a water class bonus
It's a
avarice.
Water avarice. It's a brand new water sword.
Oh.
That's not erendite.
Okay.
It is Avarice.
Very nice.
It's like half Avarice.
All right. This is so on brand. Couldn't you have assigned you a better card than this?
Yeah.
Thank you, Silidar.
Okay.
Thank you, Silidar.
What does this water sword actually
Where is it?
do?
Yes. I present to you the Crystalline Longsword. The crusty sword is my new friend.
SpongeBob sword.
So this is a Regalia Weapon Warrior Sword, 0 reserve cost water. Crystalline Longsword, class bonus for Warrior. As long as you have 4 or more water element cards in your graveyard, there's a typo, Crystalline Longsword gets +1 power.
Wow.
Forged from the ancestral crusteel and sheathed in frost.
What is the crusty steel?
I just imagine Mr. Krabs saying all this as forged from the ancestral crusteel and sheathed in frost.
Okay, and it has innately 1 power and 2 durability.
Okay.
Yeah, so goodbye, Bulwark Sword.
Yeah.
Get your own.
Exactly, like long gone are the days of me having to pay 2 reserve costs just to attack with Bulwark Sword. And
Yeah, this is super good.
Yeah.
It's a cheaper Warrior's longsword.
Cheaper Warrior's Longsword. Activates pretty much all the time for water.
Yep.
Sword's getting power creeped.
You can.
What are you talking about?
You have a secondary seeking as well. So if you want to do like the rotation, sorry, we're saying stuff.
Oh, no. Go ahead. Okay. This is all good stuff.
She's
I
so
agree.
happy about this right now.
Dude, no, like this is going straight into my
really
deck.
good.
As soon as I get my crusty hands on this sword, it's going straight in my deck.
Yeah.
And I'm replacing Bulwark Sword. Because
It's perfect, yeah.
yeah, just for like context, if you play Bulwark Sword without the Guardian class bonus, it is also a 2 power, 2 durability sword, but you have to pay 2 reserve costs in order to attack. No, but the one downside is that this is not really relevant to most people, but it's relevant to me, which is what matters today,
Thank you,
right?
Silidar, for giving Eva her perfect card.
Literally, she got a sword. This doesn't say Eva's Longsword.
Yeah, it's named wrong.
I think there's a typo in the name too.
Okay. Welcome to the show. I'm Mark from Solo Games, and today with me are my co-hosts, Fome and Eva.
It's actually Fome.
I'm sorry. Everybody gets that wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, Foam.
All right, it feels good to be in this hot seat. I have so much power.
Someone likes it. Okay.
But so you guys, I think we're pretty big fans of your respective cards. But I don't think I'm a fan of my card.
Oh no.
And I'll give you a hint. So what do cards like Tether in Flames and Torrential Blast have in common?
The color pie break.
No.
Your pet peeve. The color pie break.
It is true that the game is very early, so there's not much precedent to say what is the defining aspect of fire, of water, of wind.
Sure.
But I think so far there have been expectations about what each of the colors or each of the elements are supposed to do.
Okay.
So yeah, this you're right. It is a color pie or element pie break.
So if I was playing wind, I would love the card.
You would probably really like the card. All right. Without further
We need
ado,
it,
let
guys.
us take a look at
See it.
this card. Tempest Downfall.
Ooh.
3 reserve cost. It is a mage spell action, class bonus. This card costs 3 less to activate if an ally has been suppressed this turn. Deal 3 damage to target unit. If that unit is an ally that entered the field this turn, deal an additional 3 damage to it.
Eh,
Dude, we got a straight up wind fireball.
It's insane. Holy shit,
That's
it's free.
crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot
It's
of ways.
free.
If you suppress, it's free
Yeah, so I
at
mean,
fast speed.
see, if you look at this art, we
Wind.
got some wind mage using some sort of scepter to, I don't know, like
Omni-slash?
summon like gale forces to slice through rock. But what is that scepter?
Ventus?
Ventus, I think.
think
I
so.
mean, if you're going with the
Oh.
flavor of the rest of the card.
Which
Yeah.
can be used to suppress something.
So this is probably meant to go in like
Ventus deck.
mage suppress allies. Like
Yeah.
there's I think people have been building basically a mage aggro deck at some point using that like Wind Rider Invoker card. So now you have extra support for it. You can be doing all the flicker shenanigans with your allies. You can use Ventus to do that. But now you can also fireball your opponent for 3 in the face. And if you really need to, you could take care of that pesky monkey and deal 6 to it
Oh.
if it
Wow.
entered that turn.
Yeah. And the way the GA works, a lot of allies don't stay on the board. So they're entering that turn.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I think this is interesting because it's giving Wind a really strong hard removal. So 6 damage almost kills everything. I guess it doesn't kill a deer, but it kills almost everything else. But it has to have entered that turn, which means if you draw this card and the opponent already has that threatening ally on the board, you're not going to be able to deal 6 to it, which is kind of, I like that because it's not straight up like deal 6 to anything. It's saying like, it's almost, I'd say like in blue, they can deal with things right when they're being played, but they can't deal with things once they're on the board. It has a little bit of that flavor.
By the way, I'm going to call it right now. I think this is going to be one of the best foils of the set.
Oh, yeah.
I can see the foiling
Can
potential of
imagine.
this card.
I do love the art for this
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, very vicious.
Like whatever you highlight, it's going to be insane.
And
Mage spell. This gives a counter to Ventus too.
it does give it synergizes really well with Ventus, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, and it says if an ally has been suppressed this turn, it doesn't have to even be your own suppression. Like if your opponent suppresses
Oh.
even, that would activate this, right?
Yes.
That's
So in the mirror match, it's
crazy.
really good too.
Cool.
All right. Well, I think that wraps it up for our card spoilers for MRC season.
Yeah.
Tell us in the comments what you think of the cards too, and
Stealing your
how
job.
they break
Doing it better
the
than
element pie break. And yeah, I guess we'll catch you next time on the next episode of TalkGA. And without further ado, stay classy.
Give this man a promotion.
Mark from Solar Games signing out.
Whoa, he looks better than me. He's got a better side face. But hey, this is permanent. You're now Mark.
Congrats.
A promotion accepted.
My video
Congrats.
schedule is three a week.
So
being in the hot
uncomfortable.
seat does feel different. Yeah.
Because usually I'm there. I just have to look at either one of you, and I can ignore the other person.
I could just like do this.
Now you exist. Now you exist.
That's right.
So many eyes on me.